Screams were stabbing the army from behind, razor sharp at both ends, impaling bodies and then whipping around and sparing them through the front like killing machines. They moved so quickly and brutally, each one with a life of their own, that the soldiers didn't stand a chance. They fled in droves as screams slashed through Camelot's defense before the eels started veering sharply towards the castle. Shell-shocked, Sophie looked up at the face shield over the outer gates, completely intact. In a flash, Sophie was scrabbling down the stairs as soldiers' screams tore through the courtyard, along with the scream's searing streaks. It's impossible, she thought. The barrier over the gates. He couldn't get through. He was supposed to need an army. Which left only one explanation. He didn't need an army. Because he didn't need to get through the gates. Sophie's heart thundered. The snake had been inside all along. Agatha, the princess and the king. Tedros met her eyes. And the truth is, you're right, he had said. Everything you said about me is right. Agatha struggled under his gaze, searching for words. But a warning pounded in her head. I've already told you how this story will end, with your fairy tales scattered, with everything you thought true turned untrue. 6 months ago, she and Tedros thought their story had ended. They'd been off to Camelot's castle, destined to restore it to glory as queen and king. Good had won, evil vanished, with the success of their quest a foregone conclusion. But now they were atop their castle, admitting they hadn't won after all. That their quest to be that glorious king and queen had failed, no matter how much they loved each other. The end wasn't the end at all, but the beginning of something thornier, twistier, where every truth about her and Tedros' love story suddenly seemed untrue, just like the snake had promised. Was this the final crack on her and Tedros' fairy tale? A fairy tale that would shatter forever? Were the snake's lies really the truth? Agatha looked at her prince. Tedros, Shells exploded near the outer gates. It happened so fast. Drawbridge smashing down, the witches fleeing across the bridge, the screams snapping soldiers from behind, before the eels turned and flew towards the castle. Ryan! Tedros yelled as he dashed from the balcony and down the stairwell to find his knights, while Agatha chased him, her heart slamming. The face barrier is still intact, she called out. He was inside the gates all along. Ryan! Tedros yelled again, leaping downstairs as he drew Lance's sword from his belt. How did the snake get in? Agatha thought, trying to keep up with her prince. But there was no time to think. He sat. Tedros dashed out of the archway and into the courtyard, only to see a slew of screams shot off their heads. Someone tackled Tedros and Agatha to the ground, making the screams miss, before the eels circled around and savagely killed a dwarf right in front of them. Agatha lifted her head from the dust as Ryan grabbed at her and Tedros and put them both into an archway behind a stone pillar where Sophie was already hiding. Across from them, Hester, Annabelle, and Dodge crouched behind a second column, with Beatrix, Winner, Nicola, and Hoss man-moved behind a third. Winner had a gash in her wing, her shield dented. Hoss let out a glow of pink as he writhed a spanking scream out of his calf muscle and crushed it in his hairy palm. Agatha peered out from pillar to see the once quiet field in front of the castle turned into a death zone, with soldiers trampling each other across muddy grass, desperately seeking cover in the dark while screams stabbed at them left and right. A son of the lion took a scream to the arm a few yards in front of Agatha before one of his friends yanked him behind a bush. "They're going to find us, all of us," Beatrix said, watching screams easily take down a giant before they went off to search for fresh prey. "We have to kill as many as we can," Ryan urged. "The screams are his armor. We can strip it away. Kill enough of them, and he's nothing but flesh and blood." "We need fire. It's the only way to kill them," said Agatha. "Where will we get enough fire to kill that many screams?" Sophie retorted. Tedros dropped straight. "From oil." He spun to Ryan. "Cover me." Ryan took Winner's shield and blocked Tedros as the two boys moved towards the courtyard. As soon as Tedros was out from under the archway, he tilted his head upwards and whispered it between two fingers. Borden and William peeped over the edge of a blue tower balcony, their bodies hidden behind a fortress of barrels. "Use the oil," Tedros called it as Ryan smashed the screams away. "How?" said Borden. "How?" Tedros barked. "No one told us," said William. Tedros sniffed. "It's oil. Just take it and—" Ryan snatched Tedros by the arm and flung him back behind the pillar. "Why'd you do that?" Tedros berated, starting to get up again. He froze still. Four screamed peeked around the side of the pillar at him, Agatha, Sophie, and Ryan. Their sharp, eyeless tips squiggled with glee before they looked past the king's group and saw Hester's and Hoss' team across the archway. The scream murmured high-pitched gurgles, taking in the bounty of flesh. They hurled together like a single arrow, drifting between targets as if they couldn't decide who to kill first.